Hola clase, bienvenidos a otro episodio de su clase en español. Vamos a empezar. ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo señora Norsworthy. ¿Cuántos años tienes? Yo tengo 38 años. ¿Tienes 9, 10, 11? ¿Y cómo están ustedes? ¿Bien? ¿Así o mal? Yo estoy muy bien. Vamos a contar. ¿Ready? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, let's count by tens. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Buen trabajo, clase. All right, ¿de qué color es? Anaranjado. ¿De qué color es? Amarillo. ¿De qué color es? Blanco. Morado. Rosado. Café, mi favorito. Negro. Rojo. Azul. Verde. Buen trabajo. All right, vamos a repasar los días de la semana. Los días de la semana, the days of the week. Let's say them together, guys. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. Otra vez. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. Buen trabajo. Y vamos a hacer los meses del año. Los meses del año, the months of the year. Most of them correspond except for that enero. And right now, in Mrs. Norsworthy land, it is enero. So let's say these together. Enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Buen trabajo. Otra vez. Enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Excelente. All right. What are these? Tijeras. Libro. Puerta. Lápiz. Pluma. Escritorio. Cuaderno. Borrador. Mesa. Silla. Ventana. And papel. Yay! I know we're going through this fast. That's the way we roll. All right. Point to your camisa. If you are wearing pantalones, point to your pantalones. What are these? Calcetines. I'm wearing calcetines today, but I am not wearing a vestido. No llevo un vestido. No llevo un gorro. No llevo una chaqueta. No llevo una falda. No llevo pantalones cortos. No llevo botas. No llevo guantes. No llevo una chaqueta. Sí, llevo zapatos. Llevo una camisa, pantalones, calcetines y zapatos. All right, let's talk about comida. ¿Qué comes? What do you eat? Comes sándwiches? Say, sí, como sándwiches. ¿Comes ensalada? Sí, como ensalada. ¿Comes pollo? Say, sí, como pollo. Or no, no como pollo. ¿Comes papas? Sí, como papas. ¿Comes pan? Sí, como pan. ¿Comes carne? Sí, como carne. ¿Comes plátanos o bananas? Sí, como plátanos o bananas. ¿Comes anaranjados? What are anaranjados? That would be... Oh, no, sorry. I'm saying the color. I'm all goofed up this morning. Naranjas. Do you guys eat naranjas? So yeah, you could say, Mrs. Norsworthy, we do not eat anaranjados. That's the color orange. It's not like we eat orange paint. Naranjas. All right, comes manzanas? Manzanas. What they say, una manzana a day keeps the doctor away. All right, and lastly, comes queso. If you say sí, con queso, everything con queso, everything with cheese. All right, que bebes? Bebes leche? Bebes jugo? Bebes agua? You can maybe say out loud real quick what you drink. Say, sí, bebo leche, bebo agua, bebo jugo. All right, next. I think we've covered most all of our review things for today. Today, one of our big things, oh, actually, you know what? We need to review places. That's a big one. So, turning in my book here to places. This is the country, which is El Campo. This is... Apartments are apartamentos. And library, biblioteca. A store, tienda. Farm, la granja. Movie theater, el cine. House, la casa. You've probably heard the expression, mi casa es tu casa. Church is iglesia. Go to church on Sundays. Restaurant. I haven't been to a restaurant to sit down in quite some time with this pandemic. El restaurante. Neither have I been to a museo. Where have you been in the last year? Escuela. I go to escuela. I've been to la ciudad. Yo voy al parque mucho. Y no voy al zoológico. All right, so remember the last time we were together, we were talking about where you go. When we say, ¿a dónde vas? And then you say, voy a la, if it ends with an A, or voy al, someplace if it ends with an O. So for here, I'd say, voy al zoológico, voy al parque, but I'd say, voy a la ciudad. Voy a la escuela. Voy al museo. All right, our lesson for today is more about grammar than actual learning words, because you guys are getting into the kind of the more grown-up concepts. So this is actually something we've talked about before. You should have a piece of paper in front of you that looks like this. It says all Spanish nouns and adjectives have what's called gender. We've talked about this before. Have you ever heard somebody talk about their car and say, that baby, she runs good, or that ship, oh, look at her sail. And we ascribe a gender to that thing. A gender means boy or girl, feminine or masculine. Well, in Spanish, all things get a gender. It doesn't matter if it's boyish or girlish. It's simply a grammatical concept, which is really hard to understand. Some things have a natural gender, like when we say el chico, that's a boy, and la chica, that's a girl. Or we say el maestro, which is a boy teacher, or la maestra, which is a girl teacher. If a word ends with an O, it's generally going to be masculine. So remember learning this? I think we've pretty much already covered this. If you have a word that ends with an A, it's usually going to be feminine. So the word for the is la, and it's also el, and it changes. So we can have the book, which is el libro, or the pen, which is la pluma. So for your exercise for today, all you are going to do is sort through your words and say whether they're masculine or feminine. Maestra means a girl teacher. It ends with an A. So is this going to be masculine or feminine? Right, it's going to be feminine. So you'd want to list it right here. And the meaning of the word maestra is a woman teacher. Amigo ends with an O. So is this going to be masculine or feminine? That's right, masculine. What does amigo mean? It means a friend that is a boy. Not necessarily a boyfriend, but just a friend that's a boy. All right, a silla. Do you guys remember what silla means? That's right, it means chair. Is a chair inherently feminine? Is it girly? No, but we just have this funny grammar thing that says it's feminine, so you list it on the feminine side. Let's do one more. Rojo, the color rojo. Remember what rojo is? Red, and that would be masculine. All right, good luck with this assignment. I'm sure you all are going to do awesome. You can check your work by doing one simple thing. Make sure that all the words that are in the masculine column end with an O, and all the words that are in the right feminine column end with an A. All right, guys, hasta luego.